Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Figuring It Out, a podcast with friends and figures. I am Christopher. That beautiful son of a bitch up there is Jamie. Hello, Jamie.
Welcome.
How you doing, man?
How you doing,
I'm
Chris?
doing good.
I'm not too bad, brother. Life's kicking my butt a little bit, but I'm okay.
Yeah, well, as it does us all at times. Of course, it's been a bit of a surreal day myself, as you and I have talked earlier. Uh,
Yes.
yeah, news of a very good friend, a man that was my brother. I mean, like you, like the guys in our crew. Found out that he passed away Thursday, and it hit me a lot harder than I thought it would. So it's been a day.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
but anyway, that's life.
losing losing anyone is hard.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. On a different note, how are you? How is your figuring it out going? Are you looking forward to anything that's coming out tomorrow or pre-ordering for tomorrow?
I'm definitely looking forward to the female Crimson Guard. I think she's gonna be really popular, really big. I mean, you can troop build with her so bad right now. I mean, Cover Girl, first one right there. Cover Girl in a Crimson Guard outfit.
Right,
Who doesn't want that?
right.
Lady J, Scarlet. Each one of these girls ladies you can put into that outfit if the head fits, and it'll be a great look. I think somebody mentioned putting the Baroness on one and having a whole squad of, female Crimson Guards running behind her.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think this one's going to be one of those that it's going to sell out. It's going to go quick. Um, it's mainline, so it's going to be on Amazon. It's going to be a BBTS, Entertainment Earth. So even in Hasbro is sold out, it's going to be everywhere at least for a good while, especially for the holiday season. But it's definitely going to get tight. It's definitely going to sell.
Yeah, I'm knocking on some wood there, brother. I'm hoping I'm able to score my 5. Even if I don't get anything else, I'm going to try to get as many of those as I can. Um, because I don't troop build. I just financially it's just not something I'm able to do, and I'm not trying to.
No, absolutely.
But 2 to
But
3,
like this one is
absolutely.
like, yeah, and if you can find them on clearance somewhere later on the line, absolutely even more because I mean it'll look great in pictures. I mean, I just thinking about the entire Joe female squad
Hmm.
and Crimson Guards led by covert out cover girl. Like that's just an awesome pick.
I think so too. I'm very much looking forward to it. You're gonna have to pick up an extra one or two for your feral child. Can't wait to
Oh
see.
yeah, she's
Can't
gonna
wait.
love that one.
Huh?
I'm gonna see. Yeah, she's gonna love. That's gonna be one of her top favorites. Crazy Leg too. I mean, I love that they came out with Crazy Legs. I mean, obviously they were gonna do a retro cardback since they stuck them behind the Dragonfly HasLab for the Night Force, which still, kicks me in the nuts sometimes. Like,
Mm,
I can't complete Night Force now without Dragonfly. Thanks,
hmm.
Hasbro.
Yeah.
But the Screaming Head, that gets me.
Yeah. I'm not a
I
fan of
don't
that
think there's
either.
any need for a full Screaming Head.
Right. I think that any, and it's not
uh,
just with classifieds. I think that anytime a line, whether it's Hasbro or anyone else, if they do a screaming head, that you have to include a stoic, plain faced, you know, face to go along with it. Whether it's
yeah,
a face plate like with the Scorpion figure that they did, or if it is just a complete alternate head. Like that's my only complaint about the retro Crazy Legs that they got coming out with. I love, can't wait to get. I think he's fantastic. I had a whole slew of them when I was a kid. I broke a lot of them, but yeah, I think
I
he's
love
fantastic.
the outfit. The colors look great. Yeah, everything looks great. I would love to see an updated version of him when they do decide to do the crossover with the Energon universe. A new version of Crazy Legs.
Hmm.
Um, But right now, this is gonna be the best bet. Figured I'll try to snap him up and maybe try to get the Night Force head from Makari. A little pricey, but
I
the Night Force head should just fit
I
perfectly
think I
fine
saw a Crazy Legs like 2 nights ago on there for like $68. Uh,
for the figure
for the
or the
no no
head.
for the figure, the whole figure, not just the head.
Uh,
Sorry. Who
I've
the
seen
fuck
them
is
for
gonna
like
charge
50 on
68 bucks for a
Facebook.
head?
So
Uh,
there's people that charge. I mean, they're charging $1,000 for the retro card back of Flint just for that special 82 artwork.
yeah, there's crackheads in all shapes and sizes, man. I'm good. Don't get me wrong. Like I like the figure. I'm not a box collector. I'm not shaming anybody who
Yeah,
is by
I
all
just
means.
got myself one.
Yeah.
Mine just came in, and I do like him. I'm not crazy about that smirk on his face though. But I think overall, I think he's a solid retro version of him. Um, I love the boots. I love those. I
Hmm.
think those covers. I'm not really quite sure what they're called in the military.
Right.
If they're not, oh no, they might actually just be the color of the
I think they're
boots.
just colored
Oh,
boots. They're not like the Falcon ones
yeah,
that
yeah.
have the cloth over the front.
Like the, yeah, yeah. I
I'm
like
I
that.
think either I'm thinking
Those are a
Falcon
nice
or
looking pair of boots.
Recondo. But either one of them, they both have a different boot style.
Both. Yeah, they
Um,
both have. Yeah.
but yeah, I like those. I like the ones that are on the original classified version of Sarge. Like I like his boot style. Like the black in
Yes.
the front and then the
Yes. Yes. Those
green.
are solid
Yeah,
boots.
like those. I think that's an amazing design, and I wish there were more like that. But I do like the variety that they give us. I think it's good. I
Yes.
ended up popping the head off of my retro, um, and I put the custom Bruce Willis head sculpt on it because I think it's just a classic look and it just
Which
fits.
fits so nice. Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean, yeah,
yeah.
you've seen it. I've shared it in the chat, and I think I've got a video that'll be posting in the on the YouTube channel here shortly after this that has that in there as well. I like it. I like it a lot.
No, yeah, that's it. That was a great custom, man. That was a great job on. I mean, it was a perfect body. The head sculpt amazing. Whoever that artist was, that was ridiculous.
I know a guy. He's in China. I'll send you a link. Um, yeah, like I was really happy with it.
Now, what's the third one? The third one is Zap, right? Zap's the third figure.
I believe so. We're getting a retro of Zap, and we haven't
Yeah,
gotten
I'm not.
the release of Zap yet. So, I mean, that's kind of odd. We're getting a retro before we get the classified version.
Yeah, I'm not too fond about Zap. I mean, he looks nice. Very retro
Hmm.
with the green. I mean, I remember the card. I probably still have the trading card from that GI Joe series. I'm 99% sure I do. But you know, it's just like I don't think I just he's just so plain.
Mm.
The rocket launcher, the sidearm, and they're using not one of the best sidearms either, but it's one of my favorites. So I do like it. It's on the top 5 list of sidearms that I have. But he's just too plain. Like I don't feel like for the money that I'm spending, $27, especially for a retro. I mean, and he only comes with fists,
Mm. Yeah,
C grips, and a pair of fists.
I'm good with the hand. I've got so many fucking hands. It's not even funny. I wish that they were all the same peg. That's irritating that they're different. Um,
That is
well,
very
I
irritating.
wish they were the same for the same body size. I've noticed that the pegs are different, obviously, when you go up in scale, which makes sense. But when you have two bodies that are the same size, the hands are still different, which is just fucking irritating. Um, and then, of course, if you opt to go for, I'd say, the premium route and go with the Valaverse hands, they don't fit in all of the bodies, which is kind of irritating too. Again, no shade on
Yeah,
Vala because Vala does a beautiful job with their own product. Um, but the kind of appealing part is with the Hasbro portion is that they're all kind of universally interchangeable. So you kind of hope that you'd be able to do that too. So anyway, I'm looking forward to Zap. I don't know if I'm going to get them. I would like to, but I don't know. Outside of Crazy Legs and a couple of the female Crimson Guards, which are going to be a must. I don't know if I'm going to get anything else in this particular launch tomorrow.
No, man, that's pretty much it that we're getting. I mean, there's rumors that Arctic Kiss may be going up for order sooner than anyone thinks.
That's the next HasLab, right? Or is that just a regular mainline?
No, no, no. That's the built to order one, just like they do
Oh,
with the
okay.
Dragon Man and the Mephisto. Yeah. So it's a built to order Arctic Hiss with a nice Viper, I think, or some sort of Arctic Viper. No lights, no electronics. Nice Arctic white red missiles. So no price tag yet either. But
Mm, what was the
I need
vamp?
a Hiss.
The vamp was what, 120 ballpark?
No, the Vampire was only 100.
Was it only 100?
Yeah, because that was to say it's like the Stinger. I mean, the Stinger came out as 100. That was just a regular Joe vehicle.
And then we have the Striker, which is now after tariff pricing, like what, 109 after the most recent update.
Yeah.
So ballpark, it should be roughly about the same, 109, 110 if we're fortunate. You
No.
don't think? You think it might be more or
I mean,
less?
how much was the hit? How much was the HasLab? How much was the
The
HasLab?
HasLabs
Like
are,
250?
yeah, with four figures, three figures, four figures. I didn't get the HasLab, so I don't remember. I think I came in.
I mean, yeah, neither did I.
I
Let me
came in
see.
at the line like right when that wrapped up, and I was cash strapped like that first year collecting on a budget.
I didn't even know about HasLabs when I started. I was like, "What is this?" Like, that sounds crazy. How do I get that?
Yeah, my introduction was the Black Series, and they did the Cantina, I think. Like that was like when I was full
Yes.
on collecting, and then I gave up on Black Series shortly thereafter.
So it's 300 was his tank for the HasLab.
Okay.
So I'm shooting at 200 for this. This is the same size vehicle. You know, it's just
Ooh.
missing the electronics and the lights. This is a pretty big tank.
Ooh. I think 150 before tax and shipping.
You think
I
150?
think 150.
I
Again,
don't know.
I think it's going to
That
be
sounds too
closer to
generous.
150 than say 200.
Nah, I'm gonna think 200 is a proper choice for these people. I can't find any measurements on this damn truck.
Well, I mean, hell, if it's going to be in scale, it's going to be the same size. I would imagine.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be the exact same size. I mean, I can't see it being under 200. I mean, maybe 180.
Yeah, I had a couple when I was a kid. I'm not the Arctic. I had the regular His tank, and then I had the that warped, bright colored Eco Warrior version of the His tank.
I love the Eco Warriors.
I did too. I got like it was cool for a minute, and then they stopped changing colors, and they all ended up with that white chalky, powdery like film all over them. And then I had the Space Marines that came with the molds that you could put Play-Doh around.
Ah, I remember those.
And
Yes.
I played the hell out of Gung Ho in that bright lime green, and one of the worst named GI Joes of all time, Skidmark. Uh,
Skid mark.
Skidmark, Skidmark. Still got it with the ladies. Those two I played with, but after that, I was pretty much I was out of GI Joe after that. I was out of toys after that. I think I hit puberty and got interested in girls, and toys just weren't a thing anymore for me until
Think my last Joe's. Was was those Soundbox Joes after the Eco Warriors?
I think so.
Remember they came with the big sound effects
No,
boxes?
I think they were around about the same time, but you like I still had those. I had Hawk and I had Overkill. Um,
Yeah, I had like two or three of those, and I think that's when I stopped.
yeah,
I
there
had the
were still a
Hammerhead. The
couple.
Hammerhead was a great vehicle.
I remember
Well, my brother had the Hammerhead. I played with it.
I had a bunch of vehicles as a kid, man. The 3 3/4 was fantastic. I had the Barracuda little submarine that you would stick a Joe in and it would float up and down. Um, I remember having a jet, but the jet like had a handle that came down and it was like a water gun. I don't remember the name of it offhand. And then of course the big ass
I don't
bass.
remember that one. I had the Avalanche,
Mm-hmm.
the Hammerhead, the that one that he just made, the Piranha, I think it was.
Okay,
Juan just printed it out.
dude.
I had
Oh
one
my,
of those.
the stuff that Juan has created and came up with and shared with us in the chat. Oh my God, are you fucking kidding me? Dude is incredible, incredible at 3D printing this shit. Like, I wish I had more
Oh,
money. I'd just be like, here, dude, here's just take it, just take all my money, and just whenever you print something, just send me whatever you're working on. Uh, the dude is a mad scientist and a genius, and I have on all of that shit.
yeah, I mean, I'm working with some of these programs, and I'm like, wow, like he's really working on these programs. Like these are hurt my brain right now way too much. I was like, this is a lot.
Yeah. Were you able to get the stands that you were working on? Did you get them to print out, or are they still collapsed?
No, I haven't sat back down and re-engineered them. They snapped like a twig.
Oh shit!
Like that has absolutely that has like absolutely no strength to it whatsoever. If this fell off a shelf, it would like shatter into pieces.
Damn.
I was like, "What the fuck is it?" So I think I'm gonna go more of a square route with the pegs,
Hmm.
more of a solid base, and then it's gonna still be a cross T post, about maybe 4 to 5 inches tall. I'm gonna do, and then I have this stupid crazy idea of the center post having a hole in it because the crossbar is going to be separatable with like a peg in the middle, so you can just put on one of like the Viper vests, which doesn't open,
Hmm.
but you have a spare one and you just want to display it. Put that down first. Put the arms in and interlock them into that hole through just like one little peg out of it and just pop it together,
Okay.
and then you'll have the arms sticking out more, so you can put like a belt on each side too. Um, but yeah, that's a crazy idea.
No,
I
that
know
sounds really good.
I have a program now that'll let me cut the object
Hmm.
and insert the connector that I want without me having to like do all this crazy editing and back and forth slicing and cutting. So that should make it easier to make it more customizable and like just easier to put together. Maybe I can make it thicker too that way. Because when I pulled that thing off the base and I took off the supports and that whole thing snapped, I was like, well, that's like 2 hours of work.
It's trial and error, man. That's all it is. That's what it was for me when I interned at my buddy's startup, and he taught me everything he learned and paid. I didn't have to pay for the shit, so I'm like, cool, free lesson. And that's basically what it was. It was just figure it out, try it, work with it, play with it, and eventually you'll figure it out what works. So,
Yeah, no, like I got those barrels down. I got the walls thicker. The top is nice. Um, Juan even suggested I could probably like take apart the top more because like the supports get stuck to the bottom, which really don't matter. Like you're not gonna really see that, but it bothers me
Yeah,
personally.
no, I got you.
So he suggested to cut off the bung hole off here so you can print it all flat and then glue this piece back on. I'm like, damn, that's a lot of extra work though. Like maybe I could just sand this down.
Right. I've seen a lot of people do that as well. Like
But yeah,
go ahead.
I said I'm having a lot of fun with this. I've been mentally building things in my head and then trying to remember when I come home from work what I was building in my head to put back down on the computer. Because this shit's a lot of fun, especially this Joe stuff.
Yeah.
Making barrels. The barrels were a lot of fun. Not gonna lie.
I'm looking forward to getting one of those or a couple of those. I'm really looking forward to getting the flame effects that you did, so I could do a hobo
Yep,
trash
that's in your
fire.
box. That's in the box along with the new barrel that I printed out
Nice.
and one of the older barrels. So I'm gonna drop that off tomorrow for you.
I appreciate that. That's very cool. Outside of
No, absolutely.
tweaking around with the 3D printer, you done anything with Joe's? Any customizations? Any kit bashings? Any pickups and new arrivals?
Well, I just did a good trade through Facebook. Um, Hasbro ended up sending me a damaged snake armor. Door wasn't closing properly, big gap on it, missing flame effect. Unfortunately, as you know, they're sold out.
Ooh.
So they had me return it, and as a replacement, they sent me a His Fire team, which is awesome. But I already have a His Fire team, so as much as I want another His Fire team, I figured I'm gonna put it up on Facebook and see what I can get for it.
Yeah.
Put up my wants, Ghost Vipers, Scorpions. I missed all of those guys. Sergeant Mercer, Slice and Dice, guy by Sean McNaught, I believe his last name was, hit me up. He had a Ghost Viper and a Scorpion Viper for trade. Great trade, easy transaction. He sent me mine, I sent him his. We both landed at the same day, and just today my Ghost Viper came in.
So awesome.
Fucking love these guys. And then I still haven't opened the Scorpion.
Nice.
Like I need like 5 or 6 of these. I'm not even gonna lie. Maybe just the pets. I'll probably be on Macari just like looking for big bundles of Scorpions because that thing's beautiful.
Yeah. I have not picked up the Scorpion or the Desert Scorpion character and the Scorpion figure. I very much would like to get one as well. I do have a Ghost Viper. I have not opened him yet. He's sitting right up there. If you can see my hand, he's there. The whole stack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes of classifieds that I haven't opened yet, and I have 3 retros up on the wall that I haven't opened yet, and then on this far wall in front of me that I'm looking at, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 boxes of Marvel Legends that I haven't opened yet either. I just haven't been in. I'm very happy to have all this shit. I do want to open it. I just haven't got there yet. Like, I know that once I do open it and I stick it on the shelf, that's where it's going to sit, and I'm not going to play with it too much. So I'm waiting to open them up out of the boxes when I'm ready to use them for pictures or for playtime or whatever, and do that. That was partly what happened with the figure that I sent you.
The Frag
The
Viper.
Frag Viper, yeah. I got one, and I'm like, oh my god, this is awesome. And I had the second one. It's like, well, I didn't have a lot of space, so I left it up in the box. And then it's just like the longer it's set, I'm like, do I really need a second one? it's cool. I like it. First one's dope, but I don't troop build, and the pictures that I take, I only need like one, so it's all good. I'm happy
I
that
just got the second one off of Brian.
yeah, he sent me the. We were talking earlier. He's like, I just sent Jaime, and I'm like, Jamie, excuse me, this, and he's like, check it out. I'm like, cool. What are you getting? He's like, this is what I'm getting. I'm like, Gold War. So yeah, trades are awesome, man.
But I think once you open up that Ghost Viper though, I mean that might make you take a lot more pictures really quickly. I
Yeah,
mean these extra heads on fucking Copperhead. I mean that's
that looks so good. Oh, dude, that is so incredible.
I'm like, wait, oh, that's Copperhead with a big giant wolf head now. And I'm
I need
looking
to get
around, I'm
another
like, I
crystal
wonder
ball.
who's
I had the one to play with.
they let me keep my broken one.
Really?
Yep.
What was wrong with it?
Oh, his leg is completely broken.
Really?
The peg inside of it, the yeah, where on the knee, the lower leg, it was very loose, um, like extremely loose. Like it wasn't like clicking or nothing. So after I sent it to Hasbro, they said they were gonna send me a replacement. So I was like, all right, great, I got to keep them. So I dropped them in water, soaked them, took them apart, and when I was looking at the legs to see, what would be the problem, maybe I could just have to squeeze them or something.
Hmm.
I open, like spread it open. It was really soft, and you can see that it was just completely ripped. Like it was just holding up by a thread,
Oh,
the
dang.
peg that was in the middle of the loop. Um, so I have the leg there. I'm probably gonna think about maybe just super gluing it, like soaking it again really well,
Mhm.
opening it up, dropping a bit of glue in there, then putting a clamp on it and sealing it, and that should fix the problem as long as I don't glue the rest of the leg together.
Damn. I've been very fortunate in not getting any figures, knock on wood, that have glaring defects. The biggest issue I've had, um, the second version of Snake Eyes, not the one the 00, but this would have been like the second figure in the line, the black, all black Snake Eyes with the silver accents on the gear. Um,
Okay,
his knife,
the one in the
yes, the
box.
one in the box, the classified version, not the retro, and not the one with timbers
Yeah.
either. So it was been the straight black one with the silver, and I would dig them up, but that's bottom shelf, and I'm not doing that right now. His
I don't have that one,
his
unfortunately.
knife doesn't go into the sheath. Like you can get it in like a third of the way, and then it just stops. Like the plastic was filled in or whatever for whatever reason, it just doesn't go in. Um, I ran it like
That's
that's been the
crazy.
only issue, and apparently that was like a known issue with a lot of people. And then my recent Punisher that I picked up, same issue. That's the only issue. I don't have the sad eyebrows. They're not too emo. They're flat, which I'm okay with. Um, and then the sheath doesn't
Yeah,
go in all the way, so I'm gonna have to get like a hot poker or something and force that fucker in so I can
oh
clean it
man,
up.
that sucks.
All right. I mean, there are worse problems to have. I'm more excited
Yeah,
about having a decent looking head sculpt on that figure without having to go the secondary market route or go to eBay or Etsy or Macari or anything like that. So I can just
I've seen a few of the figures end up looking like the guy from the Jersey Shore. Like he just had like a really bad, like because he had extra
yeah,
hair and just like
yeah. It's
I was like
dude,
Tony
it's
D
an
or some
epic.
shit like
It
that. I
is
don't
an
know.
epic looking head sculpt, but it's all right. I actually like what Marvel Legends did with both of those figures in the line. Like there are
No, they
some
look great.
nitpicks like the Daredevil figure not having boot swivel. That sucks. Um, but there are lots of videos online that you can modify. They tell you step by step how to do it if you choose to do it. Um, you got to rotate at the thigh to do the leg turn. Not a huge issue for me. And then the the eyebrows for the Frank Castle Punisher figure. He's just emo Punisher is a bit much, but again, I still think it's a beautiful figure. I'm very happy to have it. I think it's amazing. Everything else about it is spectacular. And
That's one of the things I don't understand about them. I'm sorry,
no,
continue.
go ahead. What do you not understand? Or what do you not like?
They they have amazing body sculptures for some amazing figures. Like they have so many great Spider-Mans with the toe crunches and the proper legs and arms and the butterflies. And then they'll make another Spider-Man figure and they won't include none of that.
Right.
They have the toe crunches for their like it's Daredevil. Like it's Daredevil. The dude boxes and does like acrobatic flips in like a 2-inch circle. How do you not give him toe crunches and a boot swivel?
Yeah.
I don't. It baffles me. Like the figures that should have some great articulation where you can get some great pictures don't have the body that they should have.
Yes, no, I agree with that 100%. It is maddening from a collector standpoint. If it was just the standard 9-year-old birthday gift, I get that. It's just a standard figure, not a big deal. But this is 2025. Everybody knows that kids ain't buying this shit. It's adults. And it goes anywhere from 25 to 35 for a basic figure. Basic, not special, basic. And at this point, every Spider-Man, regardless of which company, which studio, which toy, blah, 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 need to have the toe crunch. They need to have drop-down hips. And they need to have butterfly joints in the shoulders. And they need to have full neck range. And if they can have the torso swivel and the crunch, like that should be standard and pinless. Like that's not asking. I mean, that's asking a lot, but I mean that's not asking too much because you get that on every other figure anyway. So like,
I mean, you have the hip swivel for the Joes. I mean, Snake Eyes can fucking karate kick out of the nowhere, but Spidey has to be like this.
dude, I've got a lot of fucking Spider-Man. I didn't realize I had so many. I've gotten a lot here in the last few months, and I got Venom coming in. No, he'll be shipped out tomorrow, but he'll be coming in by the end of the week. The classic.
That's nice. That's a nice looking Venom. He's a big solid Venom, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's beautiful, and it's not the one with the cell shading either. So it looks like the original classic Venom with that crazy ass tongue. Yeah.
Yeah, that cell shade was kind of weird. It kind of fell off on that one.
Yeah, I'm not big on those either. Every time I've come across one, I've generally found the video that shows you how to remove them safely without destroying the figure with acetone. I'm not a big fan of it. Again, I get it. It's just no. It's just not for me. It's a personal taste. Yeah. So I spent my day-to-day tweaking.
Any Spider-Man figure?
I spent my day-to-day tweaking figures. Sorry, we're trying to make it sound like I was tweaking on something else. I modified figures, trying to make use of the plethora of bodies that I have. This is what I got left. Like 6 or 7 bodies.
That Banshee looks great, though.
Yeah,
that's a great looking Banshee.
I kept. Well, I originally, of course, was gonna switch him from Cobra Island Roadblock, from being a black guy, pop the arms, pop the neck, and I tried to do the mashup with that version and Sarge, the original classified version. But I just didn't like the way it looked. I need to get some RIT dye and drop the legs and the lower torso in. If I'm going to go that route, I don't think I will. So I ended up scrapping that build altogether. I put them back together, so it's Give me a second, I'm going to move camera. I apologize to everybody. We have 1, 2, and 3. Give me a second. Great about having a portable stand. You just pick your shit up and move. All right, so not the head it's going to be on, but this is what I have for the moment. So I have a bazooka body, torso, and Sarge's legs. I removed the number in the sleeve portion, and I'm going to take this head off, and I'm most likely going to go with a WWE Sheamus figure. Big old Irish badass. And
Yeah, I remember Sheamus.
And then I took Sarge's torso, upper portion, the bearskin Dakin head, and the Cobra Island roadblock legs. And I think this is just fucking beautiful. I think this is great. I'm going to be leaving this guy as is. If I opt for a different head, which I may, originally it was going to be Drew McIntyre. There's a SummerSlam version where he comes with 2 head sculpts. One where his hair is pulled back and he's got the beard, classic clean look. And then the alternate head, he's got his hair down in his face and he's like raging, pissed off. And I think that would fit well for that. But again, I don't know if I'm going to go that route. This is what happened with the Banshee. It's just a hold in until I decide what I'm going to do with it. But I really like it. I think it works really well. I mean, Zartan got a great base, and then Gung Ho's torso with a jacked up, swolled Irishman. Like, so those are the 3 that
Looks
I've
like a
worked
boot
with.
kicker.
And there's this guy, Dusty. I removed the. Screw him up. I removed the paint from his face.
The stripes?
Yeah, they're gone.
Oh.
And I got a.
What body is that?
These are the legs from Snake Eyes and the White Timber, and this torso, upper torso, is from Python Patrol Viper, minus the little acetone to remove the striping. Now, when I go to put it in pictures and I go to take, I was doing test shots to see how it would show up on film or on screen. You could still see the burn marks from the acetone where the paint came off. So I'm probably going to have to pick up a different torso, like one of the Viper 3-packs, the red and silver one, red and gray one, and go that route. If I decide to go that route, I don't know if I'm going to or not. I may scrap the build, but I really like the head sculpt. Dusty's one of my favorite characters. I took the Tiger Force Dusty, and I cleaned him up. I took the tiger, the face paint off. I also painted the hair from the gold blonde to black, and I gave him a goatee. And he was my version of. You seen Space Ghost? Space Ghost Coast to Coast back in the day on Adult Swim.
Yeah.
And anytime Space Ghost wasn't there, you had Evil Chad who was there, and that evil persona. And the only difference was he just drew a goatee on him, and that was the line of thought. Like, let's do an evil Dusty because there were so many of them. But I really liked the way that turned out. In fact, we're gonna move again. Hold on. I may not have to get for this one. I got rid of that one, but I still have another figure that I did with him. So this is. I did the same thing with the Dusty figure, but this is the Tiger Force Duke. I took acetone, and I cleaned up the hair to where it looks like it's shaved. I painted this one brown up top.
Oh,
And then he is in a twin body, and he's in this garment came from a Star Wars figure, Grief Karga. Um,
it looks like a counselor's robe.
yeah, basically. So I mean, he, kit bashing, and you have all these parts and you're customizing. So I ended up with two twins, and I had one leg was perfect on one twin, the other leg was perfect on the other twin. The knife sheath portions were cut off on each one because they went to a different build. So I had all these parts. I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do with them? So I took everything and I glued them together and I made one weaponless figure. And I'm like, okay, well, I need to put a head on him. I don't have any that are different, so let's make our own. And I originally put the Dusty one on there. But the Tiger Force Dusty he's in the desert. So, I mean, he's tan. He's not white like the you know what I mean? Like they're different. There's different shades, man, as we know.
The different shades.
Different shades of wheat.
He is a desert trooper, so he should be a little tan.
He's in the sun all the time. He's got a little more melanin in his system than some others. So it just didn't look right. So I opted to go that route instead. I think I ended up trading that head. I think I sent it to Juan during a trade sometime this past year. I don't remember. Anyway, I like the head sculpt. I just like this one more. So now I have a bad guy that is unique to me. He blends in well with the other Cobra figures. Oh, excuse me. The only downside is I need to come up with I need to come up with a wrist accessory because he's got tiny hands, Marvel Legend hands, because I don't have hands that fit this body because they've all gone towards other builds. So yeah, that's where he is. He's nice. I like him. I've used him in a couple photos on the Instagram account. I think I even tried to put him in a stop motion one time, and he didn't move much. But he, it was fun. I had a nice day. Today was a nice solid day all the way around. Other than the, bad news about the friend.
Yeah. Sorry to hear about the friend again.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
I was thinking about working on doing a Night Force Flint from the comics.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks from the new Energon universe, like he looks stockier in the comics now. Like the version that we're getting compared to the version I'm seeing, and these motherfuckers like
A lot of the ones in the Energon.
So I figured
they're voided out a little bit. Like they're a little big.
Yeah.
Like Mercer.
So I was thinking of using that 788 body, which fits the retro head.
That's nice. Nice.
Probably switch out the arms just so I won't have the 788 on there.
Right. You've made a couple kit bashes with the comic book versions. You did what was it, Renegades?
The beachhead?
Yeah.
I got beachhead here.
Nice.
I did fix up the Flint that I had to fit more of the version they got now. Well, at least I was trying to.
Okay. Nice.
Can't find the right pants for him though, because he has like these dark green pants. This is from Resolute. He's got these dark green pants with the one knee pad on, just like the pants that he comes with.
Mm-hmm.
But the boots are horrible. He has the Recondo boots on, with that cover on them, a pair of dark green pants with one knee pad on it. I'm like, that's just stupid. So I've been trying to find a pair of dark green pants get a pair of condo boots to put on it. Either the Tiger Force or the Falcon boots. That color should match.
Mm-hmm.
And then I figured I'd probably just take apart a pair um of his old original legs, so you can take that metal knee pad and put it on the other one.
You could just
But I'm not sure if that's going to work out.
you could just opt for a Monster Force figure and take the knee pad because those come.
What happened?
You know, those are on. I say they're on Macari.
I can't hear you.
Oh, can you hear me at all?
It's like choppy all of a sudden.
Okay. Well, let's try. How about now?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I did see where they have Monster Force parts and accessories like knee pads and all the other stuff on our favorite store. And Leon.
They have knee pads?
Huh?
They do knee pads?
Yeah, some of them have knee pads on them. And then if that
That's
doesn't,
fucking awesome.
and if that doesn't work, then there are WWE figures, which are made by Mattel, and they usually pair pretty well. Hell, I'm pretty sure I've got some laying around in a box somewhere. If I find it, I'll just send it to you, and you can try it.
Yeah, look up the figure. When you look up Flint from Resolute, or Renegade? No, Resolute, yeah. It's just weird. He's just got these like nice dark green pants with like one knee pad. It's like a metal knee pad too. Huh?
I've seen you post them in the chat a couple of times. You and Daniel, you guys share those constantly, and you two are constantly making your versions of them, and they always look crazy, like in the best way. Like I think they're fantastic. I just can't break down my figures like that. Like I figure that they're eventually going to get to some of these themselves. So I'm holding out that they'll make them and I can just buy them directly instead of sacrificing my figures for those. Instead of doing what I am doing, which is only sacrificing the extras that show up in trades or lot purchases from various people and places.
Right. That was definitely an extra beachhead because I still have my regular beachhead.
Yeah, I got two already.
You got and you got the third beachhead coming in right now.
I can't wait. He's going to go from being Beachhead's one of my favorite characters as a child. I think he was fantastic. I like every version of the original 3 3/4. I like my favorite one is when he's the black helmet Beachhead with the dark
with the fishnet on his face.
Yeah. And he came with that stupid, ridiculous little like rocket launcher that was like bright yellow. I don't remember the color. I just remember that it was.
Yeah, it was yellow. Everything he had was yellow.
Yeah. So like I'm hoping that they eventually make him, and if they do, that motherfucker's going on the shelf. I can't wait. He'll be front and center because I played with that one constantly. And then
yeah, I remember that one.
There was a roadblock that was in the same line, and he was in black and green. I loved Roadblock. I don't like the first couple versions we got of the classified, but I like the character originally, and I need to get the retro version if they ever.
Yeah, I'm only happy right now. I really like the Tiger Force Roadblock. I think that's the best looking one out of all of them.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I ended up, but I ended up altering mine. So like I took the legs off, removed the tiger stripes. I put that on a Tiger Force bazooka, gave him a different head. I took the tiger stripes off of Roadblock's head, and I put him on the Redeco Roadblock. I was hoping I'd be able to put the bazooka arms on him. Didn't realize that it's a whole different peg underneath that fucking sleeve. So I have a custom head swap. on the redecoed version, and he's on the shelf next to the first released issue of Roadblock, which I do not use as Roadblock. He's just a random black dude on the, that's just where he is. Yeah. Actually, I have a.
Yeah, I have that Cobra Island one.
I like him too. I like the beard.
And then, yeah, I like the beard on him, but I like Tiger Force Roadblock. I feel like that's Roadblock.
Yeah.
And he comes with that fucking cannon, bro. That's the big ass cannon he comes with. They haven't used that enough for the players. Like that was a nice gun. Like Sarge should have came with that one.
We're moving again since you brought him up. Let's see. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Yeah, you're gonna fall. Shit. I'm just trying to avoid 52-man pickup. All right, so I'll show him. And okay. I'm just gonna have to show all of these in one video. But here is what. All right, so starting off, this is what we did with Roadblock. Bazooka legs, Roadblock Tiger Force torso, upper torso. I took the helmet and painted that. It is now green. Sorry. And if you can see the face, that is not Roadblock. That is Luke Cage from the Netflix series. Because I wanted. There's not enough badass dudes in this. I mean, there's a bunch of badass dudes, but there's not enough badass black dudes. It's just a bunch of white guys. And I wanted something that was unique and fit, and I thought the head sculpt fit. I think the body is incredible. I think it's just perfect all the way around, and he fits. Like he's awesome. So that's what I did with him, and then for his homie, I took his legs and I removed all the tiger stripes. I got rid of that stupid ass painted knee pad, which I fucking hate when they do that. Like, I don't mind knee pads if there's a reason for the knee pad, but if you're going to do it, do like they did with Gung Ho. Give him an actual knee pad. Like, don't just paint it on there. I think that's stupid. Anyway, so I wanted to find a head sculpt that I thought would work, and I couldn't find one that was in the classified scale. So I came across a Karrion Kross WWE figure, and I mean, he's just got a face that just fucking screams "fuck you." So I'm like, yeah, let's make that work. I think he's perfect. Like,
that one's a good one.
Like,
yeah,
look at that dome, man. Like, he's just mean mugging, and I think he's perfect. I was gonna make him a bad guy, but no, he fits. So he's on the shelf. He's in the custom portion. If I can find, when I decide to get off my ass, and if I decide to go out and get the newer version of Karrion Kross from WWE Mattel, he has hair, and I'm going to turn him into a Cobra bad guy mercenary type. That's what I'm doing with my extras that I pick up. Like, if I pick up something, or if I pick up a double, or excuse me, I already have one of the characters on the shelf, I kit bash and break down and try to make a figure that isn't going to be coming out, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Long day? Tired?
I'm so. Oh yeah, man. I've been up since, let's say, Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been up since like 5:30, 6.
Yeah, no, that's
Then kids had a doctor's appointment, so we had to drive all the way to like Pittsburgh. It's like a 45-minute ride back and forth. So,
well, that's not too bad. I mean, 45.
I've been drinking,
or one way.
No, one way.
Oh, okay. Well, I drive. No, I don't drive anywhere.
Yeah,
I'm at home now. The wife drives an hour to work 4 days a week, and then she drives an hour home. So 2 hours in the car, 4 days a week. And no, I get that, man. It sucks. I get up at 4:30 in the morning to.
I hate driving, but like yeah, like I hate driving. I hate being behind the wheel. So anything past like 30 minutes to me is just like complete torture. And I'm sitting there like monster screaming in the car.
That's
I just start getting sleepy. It's just hard. It's horrible.
I don't. I do like driving. I do miss it on occasion. Being at home for the last 3.5 years, going on 4 years.
Oof.
Now that's like I was homebound, recovering from heart failure, recovering from respiratory failure. Like, so okay, my options for driving are done. I get chauffeured everywhere, which I don't mind. I get to hang out and play DJ in the car with my wife. Um, but I do miss going on those road trips. Like I do miss driving. Just turn the radio up, crank the AC, or roll the windows down and just clear your head and just go. I miss that. I don't miss driving in darkness at 5 a.m. and coming home at darkness. Like it sucks. So I do get that. I hate that. I hate that you go through that, brother. But unfortunately, you gotta
It's
do that.
not even the darkness. I just hate being behind the wheel.
I don't like darkness.
I just completely.
And they're fucking deers all over the highway here, man. I'm in the South, bro. Like you gotta look
Yeah,
out for that shit. Uh,
them motherfuckers are assholes too. I mean,
yeah.
but
So yeah.
no.
All right. So I do have a question before we wrap up. The last time that we chatted prior to recording, we had three questions. What's your favorite line? Four questions. Favorite line, favorite character, or figure in that line. And then the one line that you're not collecting that you would like to start collecting if money wasn't an issue, or availability. Money or availability wasn't an issue. What are the three?
Alright. Favorite line right now, honestly, it would be my GI Joes. That's pretty obvious with the amount of crap that I've collected and gotten through. Favorite figure out of the GI Joe classified line. Man, that's a tough one. I mean, I think overall, uh, damn. I think I'm gonna have to go with Sergeant Slaughter.
Okay.
Marauder Slaughter.
Oh,
I was very excited about Marauder Slaughter. He was one of my favorites as a kid. When he came out in the series, he was one of my favorites. The whole Marauder crew was absolute favorite of mine. He came with the itty bitty bag, the extra hands, punching bags, weight set. For the price range, I think it was like a solid figure to pick up. And a great version of him too. They just repainted the old version, which was nothing crazy, but they didn't do crazy. They repainted the old version, gave him his hands, gave him his duffel bag, which he should have had from the beginning. It was awesome. The blue gloves, everything about him. I think he's a great figure. Just kicking Nemesis' ass all over the place. um, a line that I would love to collect if money and availability was not an issue. It would be the Transformers.
okay.
Like I would really like to get into them. Um, Especially the Takoya crossovers they do. I mean, those things are beautiful. $200-300, but like The artwork, the articulation, the detail, it's just like that's a transformer you've waited for since you were a kid. um, but yeah, definitely the Transformer line. I mean, they do some great stuff with them. They've got some big figures too. Some the combiners. I mean, the combiners are awesome. They've dropped all the combiners. I think Bruticus just came out, and that's just insane. Omega Supreme was just out on BBTS, and he was like 2 feet tall. That's fucking great. It's like 2 foot tall Transformer. Like, who the fuck doesn't want that? But yeah, definitely the Transformers. How about yourself?
Mm, favorite line to collect is G.I. Joe Classified. That's what I've had the most fun, and what I've spent the most money on in the well, last year and a half. It's been pretty much exclusive. 90% of the figures coming through the door have been classifieds. Um, favorite figure out of the classifieds. Mm, my favorite figure is the one I've had zero complaints about, and it would be a recent pickup, and that would be Budo. Everything about him has been spot on, amazing. And you technically, if you don't like bagging your extras, which some people don't, you have everything in there to make a completely separate second figure with a separate second unique head sculpt, because again he's got the long hair and he's got the facial hair, which you can put one or both behind a masked helmet. So I mean, again, I have zero complaints about that one. Um, it's a close second for the retro Duke, which I've had like 6 of those things come hanging up that I haven't opened. And I've got another in that bag that is missing his gear because the gear went towards a different figure. But I love that one. I think he's fantastic. If I am able to pick a line that I'm not already collecting, where money is not an issue and availability isn't an issue, uh, mm, the line itself, not any particular figure, but the line would be the Mythic Legions or Cosmic Legions line. Um, they again the whole studio has such beautiful artwork, such beautiful detail. Figures are compatible with Marvel Legends. You can just pop and swap, and like that's incredible as well. The price point for what you're getting are very interesting. They're not too over the top. Again, under $100, anywhere from 35 to 100, depending on what you're getting. And they've got a fucking dragon, man, a big ass, massive, power-breathing dragon. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, hell yes, sign me up, son. I want it. Oh,
What was that, like $600-700?
yes. Are you yes? Like $700 easy, man. That's before tax and shipping. Like, and I think
Shipping alone is like
in
200.
some places. Like, that's crazy. Like, again, if I had it,
No, it's not, is
dead in a
it?
fucking heartbeat. My wife would kill me, but I would do it. Like, I would so do it. Like, that's crazy.
I, I'd be sleeping with it on the couch because
I would be on the couch. I'd be sleeping in my playroom back here. At my house, I got sent off because before it was a gaming room. I had a big ass 60-inch TV on the wall, couch, and I was back here constantly. This was prior to the health issues. And then after the health issues hit, I got moved to the living room because oxygen concentrator was in there and the wife could keep an eye on me. So I pivoted and in the game room being playroom. So now I come back and I play with figures, dios, and do video hangouts with my other overgrown child homie. And, play with figures all day. So yeah, I think it's a fair trade.
I love it. I love that they did this with the Joe line. Like it's a really great line. I mean, they do have issues, but overall, it's a solid line.
I think it is as well. I think it took a minute, but I think that coming out with the classified version of modernized versions of classic characters, which is awesome, and then they gave us the retro versions, which is just a bigger version of the original 3 3/4, which again is awesome as well. And then now we have the legacy,
Absolutely.
and those legacy figures are fucking incredible.
I'm telling you, the next one is going to be an EMS, and it's going to be fucking fantastic.
Well, we kind of got Lifeline coming, so I mean, it makes sense that there's going to have EMS.
Mm-hmm. They're going to come with stretchers. They're going to come with Lifeline's airbag.
Yep.
I lost you
I
there.
said they're going to have to come out with some vehicle.
What was it? Oh.
Or something. You're going to have to get something. You found that in the
fire truck
did with one of the vamps and or a stick.
Yeah.
And they turned around and made it a paddy wagon, a police wagon. Like that was
that was interesting.
Beautiful job. All right. I do appreciate the hangout. I hope that the viewers enjoyed listening to us ramble and talk about our addiction and our hobby. Look, if anybody in the comments has any comments about anything that we've talked about or any of the figures that we've shared or shown or, anything that you yourself have made, I got an open mind. I really do. I might do that tomorrow, depending on what else comes in the mail. Sorry. In the event that if there's anything else anybody wants to talk about or share, let us know. Anything you want to add in closing?
But remember, make sure you guys hit that like, that subscribe button right over there, somewhere around here.
All right. Well, on that note, boys and girls, Joe junkies alike, thank you for your time. James, brother, thank you for your time, and we'll catch you.
Thank you for your time.
Appreciate it, brother.
Take care, everyone.